subscription boxes, the outdoors, gear and equipment, and other fun things and places. Before we get started, hit like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Ding, ding! Thank you for watching!
Well, thank you for that amazing introduction, Miraculous Girl, and thank you everyone for joining us again here on Exploring It All. And today we have Grim Workshop here. Anyway, I'm going to open this up with the wee banter. I'm still carrying this. I'm doing this prior to doing our Battle Box unboxing, but it'll probably get posted later. And no, it just was stacked funny, but it is what I thought it was. All right, so we're going to go to the side here. Here is our description card. Grim Workshop, this is a monthly subscription I've been doing for years, and I keep doing it because it's only 20 bucks, and it's fun, and I like it. Anyway, so here's our card here, and the card here, and we'll go into this. I've been starting kind of changing it up a bit. We get 2 tip cards. They rate these cards at a $1.85 value. There's 2 of them here. Every month we get 2 tip cards. And this month we get tip card for cooking methods, cooking with a tripod, and they have a way to set it up there, and also using a, I don't know what you would call that, but it's an alternate construction method. We see this in all the cowboy movies all the time anyway. So you have that. And then next up you have navigating with a shadow stick, and it gives you very detailed instructions here about that, about putting it in, waiting time, waiting 20 minutes, etc. A lot of people depend on electronic navigation anymore, and the art of compass wayfinding has been lost. So we got a normal business card. I usually pull out one of my ones that are cut out to be a cordage carrier, but this one is not one of those. Now, we got 2 tags here. The one is the Hot Shot dog tag. This is a cool item. I have to say, I bought this when it was originally a Kickstarter thing with a bunch of other stuff, and the dog tags always come with your neck chain and the small toe tag and a silencer. Now, one thing I am going to tell you guys straight out of the gate that I had an experience with in the past regarding a dog tag. Now, this one is a little bit different, but I actually had it on, and my little ferrule rod part did not stick quite as well after it had been released the first time, and it fell out. And I found it and put it back in, but I didn't notice it at the time. So you might not want to wear this around your neck. You might want to have it secure inside your pack or something. Now, I wouldn't use this as a primary fire starter, but I would use it as a backup. You know, I like to have a good sized ferrule rod, and so I would put this in my bag as a backup, you know, because sometimes when you're camping, of course, I always take a lighter, but you light your fire, you get up at altitude, and all of a sudden your lighter's not working no more. Maybe the little ferrule rod that's inside your lighter broke or ran out, and now your lighter doesn't work. Maybe, you know, multiple reasons. And then the next thing you know, you started a fire with your normal everyday use rod, and you set it down next to the fire and forgot to pick it up because you got distracted by the bear or whatever, and next thing you know, you don't have anything to start a fire, and you got to do the bow drill method or something from scratch. Well, this would eliminate all that anyway. So it throws a good spark. Right out of the gate there, just on the edge. Actually, fairly easily, I have to admit. There is a saw on the edge of this as well. So there's that. Who knows, maybe we'll start a fire here in a little bit. So I'm not going to put it all together on that. And then the other item we have, this is pretty cool here. is the Jordan Jonas signature card. These are my favorite cards. And the reason these are my favorite cards is because it has multiple items on it with multiple purposes. You have a deadfall trap and a bait pin for it. So these link together, and you slide this bait pin in there, and you slide that in there, and then when the animal comes and pulls your bait off there, your deadfall trap gets activated. There's a lot of videos out there demonstrating that. You have a net shuttle. I don't know how to weave my own net, so that's something I would need to look into, but this is a tool you would use so that you could make a net. You got a needle in here, and then this is a Piluti deadfall trap needle or trigger up here, which is another variation of a deadfall trap. You have 6 fish hooks and some lures. You have an awl you could fix this into, and I've done demonstrations where I've done it where you fix the awl into another piece of wood, so you can use that. You may want to take this out and pre-sharpen it, and you have an arrowhead here. And these cards are usually double thick, and you have the adhesive system on there. Dang, just poked myself with a fish hook. Trying to get that out. These usually have a little portion that needs to be there, and this is serrated here too. You know what? These are sharper than they've changed some stuff, because that's, and that hook caught me. I'm bleeding. The fishing hook caught me, so these are sharp. But yeah, so here's the arrowhead, and I've made arrows in the past, and I got one stuck in the wall right behind me here. Design, but I made this arrow with real feathers. So you got your arrowhead, and like all their cards, or 99.9% of their cards, they have this retention system that if you use an item, you can put it back on the card if you want to or need to. And then on the back, you have an adhesive backing, so you can just stick this into top of an Altoids tin. You can stick it in the side of your fishing box or whatever you want, or leave it loose if you want to move it around, put it in your wallet, whatever you want to do to carry it around. But that's a look at this month's card. Now, the dog tag card is a value of $12.99, and this Jordan Jonas signature card, they have it down as $21.95, and that's what they sell them for on their website. Some of these signature cards are usually a little bit more, and that's probably his signature on the arrowhead there. Some of these are a little bit more, like $25 and stuff. But anyway, so that's a look at this card. I like these cards that have multiple things when they have the deadfall traps and the fishing lures. It's got, like I said, the shuttle net thing. You got a needle. You got a couple different trap triggers. That awl and arrowhead. I mean, it has a lot of little doodads on there for you to use. And then you have the ability to start a fire with this. So you got hunting and fire. Put it in there. A woodsman for life. What do you think of carrying a little tiny backup ferro rod? You know, I think this is pretty cool. Made in Texas. FYI, all these cards are made in Texas. They're made in the United States. This is all USA made. And if you got a comment, like, dislike, whatever, feel free. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and be nice to each other.